So there is something here. Thank you for the probe. And let's see what we got. We got a javelin missile launchers. Very nice. We'll have to take a look at that later. Oh, and that's Franklin. That's the one thing that I did. The mission. The mission where I had to choose between the Alliance building and the residential sector.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped.
Oh. Okay, so I have to choose between saving a protecting Alliance interests or a colony, and I chose the residential sector because I'm not a heartless asshole. Hello and welcome back. This is Queen 3210, and we are going to continue with the story. Now, last time we checked, we had a couple of areas that we needed to explore. But before that, there's one thing I forgot to mention. I forgot to do in the last stream, and that's perfectly fine because it can start everything off. We'll start off on a good front by talking to Specialist Trainer.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Yeah.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Oh no! Well, why didn't you ask? We would have been able to help you out. No problem.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
Yeah.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV.
Okay.
It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Yeah, no worries. Like, I do have a question, though. 6,000 credits for a toothbrush? Really? I mean, I guess that's very telling of you. Dental hygiene is rather important for you. Let's talk about your reaction to the war.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
I mean, okay, I didn't actually mean to jump down her throat there, because, yeah, like, worrying about toothbrushes while a war is going on, that is pretty stupid timing, but at the same time, it's like, come on now. She didn't actually sign up to be on the ship. She was helping with the retrofits. And she didn't have enough time to actually grab her shit to get going. So of course she's got that kind of shit to worry about. Oh, well, now that we were gone off on the wrong foot, let's take an interest in Specialist Trainer.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Come on, don't talk like that. I mean, there are people fighting right now. So, not everybody's gonna die. And on top of that, your parents aren't in London. So you don't need to imagine that. It's all good.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive and counting on us.
Exactly.
Quite true, Commander.
So, thinking about what ifs, that's not gonna help us. Actually doing stuff is what's gonna help us. Tell us about how you joined the military.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really liked the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
She seems to think that everything she says is going to offend somebody. So immediately she's like, "Oh, but it's fine. I like working here too. We're cool." It's kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet and it's kind of dorky and awkward, and it's so me. Like I am literally specialist trainer. That is literally who I am.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I mean, what do you say to that? I mean, I just got off saying that she was rather dorky and awkward and all of that, and yeah, that still rings true. But all of what she said there just went right over my head. So my reaction is kind of the same as Shepard's here. So I'm just gonna go and leave you to it.
Carry on, Specialist.
And she says nothing. Okay. So I guess that's that. I don't think Joker's gonna say anything else, so that's fine. We're gonna leave him alone for now. We're just gonna use the galaxy map and see what we can do. Ooh, this is a new mechanic here. Conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy's stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Okay. So what that means is these places here that have like the Reaper symbol there basically means that we have yeah, basically they have already been picked clean, or there are Reaper presences in there. Like Citadel is clear and the Anos Basin is also clear. So in these areas, let's show you this section first, just to give you guys an idea. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around a system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you've completed a mission before returning. I don't know that we're going to have that much to worry about here, considering, again, the Reapers aren't in this particular system, but we'll see. And we're full up, and we've got all the monies, so we're kind of good there. Helgies. Spacer investors, blah, 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 all of that shit. And the pulse, meanwhile, is basically I'm just right clicking. And if something is important, it'll flash up on the system. So Pyto. Nope. Do these little pulses and you're able to find stuff. Now it doesn't look like we're gonna find anything here, but it's not gonna stop me from trying. So this is the main mission, rescue the Turian Primarch. We're not gonna do that one right away because there's a couple places that we can look into first and foremost. First we're gonna go to the Sigurd's Cradle, which is the Cerebus lab that Hackett told us about. So that is the system that we have to go to. Just trying to see if there's anything else around here. Or if that's the only system. Yeah, it looks like the Decorus is the only system that we have to deal with. As you can see, our not only is our our fuel reserves less than what they were at the end game of Mass Effect 2, which is kind of obnoxious and annoying. But at the same time, we still run out. So, because this is conquered space for the Reapers, or rather there is Reaper presence in this area, each time we emit that pulse, like it said in that explanation there, is going to lure them out to investigate. And you'll see...
I found something.
Okay. I don't see the Reaper pulse, so okay, that's fine. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's because this area is... this area is a part where a mission is, and it's not... And each time there's an actual mission here that we have to take care of, the game gives you a little bit of leeway. That being said, we just picked up some extra fuel, so that's nice. Oh, and there's something here too. Liana, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Start scanner. So now we're not actually picking up resources anymore. What we're doing instead is we're just toggling here. We're going to launch the probe, and it just gives us what we want. For example, we just found 10,000 credits. So, thanks for that. And I think that's the only thing we can find here. Because if there's multiple things that we can find, we'll see the little white arrow pointing. But if there's nothing, then there's nothing. So we can leave here. Leave orbit. So, and then of course we've basically gathered 100% of the assets that can be recovered here. Just because we managed to pick up some more fuel, I think what we're going to do is we're going to hold off going back to Skepsis for now. And I guess I'll show you what it looks like when we're sort of baiting the Reapers after we finish the Sanctum mission. Okay, so Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage. Just because it's a garden world, it doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial planet life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment in Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium depots, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breathe mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. And a travel advisory. Piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Very nice, and land. Got a new loading screen. I wonder who I'm going to choose. I need to pick 2 squad members. I just can't decide, guys. I absolutely cannot decide who I'm going to take on this mission that needs 3 people in total. Poor me. And now we get to choose our loadout. So I've done that, done that. And now I can actually equip these guys with their weapons here. So with the M15 Vindicator, it's heavier, its capacity and fire rate are lower, but it does more damage and it's more accurate. So we're going to take that for James. If this is James. I think this is James. I hope it's James. It's going to be very awkward if it's not. And of course, the Kanata is the only option, but we can outfit it. So we're adding a shotgun high caliber barrel. And we're also going to add a shotgun shredder mod, which will increase the damage. So back. And yep, I was right. Yay, that's awkward. So here's Liara. She can only use pistols and submachine guns. So we can modify her submachine gun by doing the same thing that we did with ours, which is the ultra light materials 1, which decreases the weight and also increases the accuracy, and then the scope the scope increases the accuracy. My bad. So we're good. We're going to confirm that, and we don't actually have anything to do weapons mods for the heavy pistol, so we're going to leave that as is. Confirm, and then we've got points progression that we can do. So Shepard is good for now. Liara has 4 points that she can put into anything, and we're going to put it into singularity. We can increase the duration or we can increase the radius. I think what we're going to do is we're going to increase the radius. Skipping over to James, he has 5 points. So we're going to put them in Arms Master. Decrease shield recharge delay by 20% or increase power damage by 20%. I think we're going to increase the shield recharge delay because defense is sometimes the best offense, and James is pretty much our tanky character. So we're not really going to expect too much damage from him, apart from his frag grenades.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Okay.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerebus lab, function unknown.
Yeah.
We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
That's not good.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech.
Oh, beautiful.
We've been wondering how Cerebus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerebus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Good call. And here we are to investigate shit. And immediately I have my sniper rifle.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab.
Beautiful.
Updating your nav point.
Beautiful.
On my way.
So that would be the Reaper artifact. Oh, hi. Yep. James, if you would be a dear. We're gonna pick up the med. Oh, we got a journal entry here. Personal log C. Tavali. Finally here. Wow, the troops are really intense. No one smiles ever. And suicide on capture orders? Seriously? They call training integration. I start being integrated tomorrow. Can't wait. So womp. Yeah, so if you aren't aware, Mass Effect 3 actually had a multiplayer mode when it was first introduced. And as a result, they have a couple of maps here that are pretty obviously designated to be those skirmish maps, and this is actually one of them. So we're going to pick up the credits here. And that would be the Reaper artifact. And hacking is rather...
That's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Ding. Gradsmon. Okay, so 7 points. Where do I want to put it in? kind of sort of maybe want to put some in fitness. Melee and health. But I also want to put more into sabotage. And my combat ground as well as incinerate. Decisions. I think we're gonna go with sabotage, hack duration, or backfire. We're gonna go with that for now. Yara has 2 points that we're not gonna deal with, and so does James. So we're just gonna continue on. Oh, and that's... Oh, right, because I have to put it in a drop-off location, right. God, I'm dumb. Here you are.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Oh, hi. Thanks. Oh, fuck. Grenade. Nice. Thanks, Liara. You are a gem.
Roger that.
Oh, can't hide on that. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, it is here. Oh, hi guys.
Used to be Reaver tech, like this. Signature is new to me.
Second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire.
Oh god
Stretch
damn.
out. Making 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
Okay,
We just
so
need to hold out
basically,
until Cortez can pick us up.
literally what
Like
Shepard
having your
just
back
said.
to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
Okay. Fuck. Nice.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I can do this all day.
Really? Okay, so you're down that way. Hi.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some missile.
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander.
Apparently.
Stay focused and keep at it.
Oh, and we got something new.
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerebus would call that a failure.
Right? Very nice. Death man down. mail shot.
Cortez, do you copy?
I hope he's still alive.
Me too.
We'll make it. Let's just keep the landing patch clear.
Hey Cortez, anytime now.
Got it!
Commander had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Heading
Oh.
for extraction point now.
We done? No, we're not.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
Please hurry. Really? Very nice, James. Very, very nice.
Get in!
Okay. So I think that's basically all we can do here. We've been everywhere else, and I grabbed all the stuff from the top. So now we leave. Hey, you.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
Good question.
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerebus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
No, they won't.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
And that would be the cue for the multiplayer part of the game, where we would leave the single player story and jump into these little skirmishes, 4-player teams against basically holding the line tactics, that kind of thing. Cerberus. As elusive man's methods become more extreme, skilled operatives abandon Cerberus. They have offered to help stop the Reapers any way they can. Allied forces are overwhelmed by Reapers on multiple fronts. Okay, no, that's the toggling more information. I can do the total military strength, so we have 705. Allied forces are overwhelmed by Reapers on multiple fronts and are taking heavy casualties. Troops assisting in a final push will have a strength of 705. Chances of success are very low. So let's see what that is. The Cerberus research data. Data liberated from a Cerberus research lab includes reports on the composition and strength of various Reaper units. Alliance scientists are fact-checking the information, but it appears to be genuine, so Alliance military VIs can use it to strategize against the Reaper's ground forces. Okay. I think that's good for us. So we're gonna move on here.
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
You'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
They do. She's not wrong there. Okay. Moving on. So we're gonna leave orbit here. And yep, there are 50% of assets in total for the Surrogate's cradle, which means there's going to be 2 more in this system. So we have auto-saved the data here, so even if we fail, we can just come back to the section.
Signal confirmed.
So there's one. And as you can see, there was, oh, we just picked up more fuel. Nice. As you can see, there's a Reaper alertness bar that shows up there. If it gets to full, that means that they're going to come in and just basically start wrecking our shit. And then there's Watson. Watson is known in human, blah, blah, blah. So there is something here. Thank you for the probe. And let's see what we got. We got a Javelin missile launchers. Very nice. We'll have to take a look at that later. Oh, and that's Franklin. That's the one thing that I did. The mission. The mission where I had to choose between the Alliance building and the residential sector.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped.
Oh. Okay, so I have to choose between saving a protecting Alliance interests or a colony. And I chose the residential sector because I'm not a heartless asshole. So, just for shits and giggles, keep doing that. That bar is going to fill up. Wow, they're doing like easy mode here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And now the Reapers are coming to get me. So we're gonna leave the system.
Evasion successful.
And with that, it's a free achievement. Untouchable. Okay. So, now every time we go into Sigurd's cradle, those guys are gonna show up and try to wreck our shit. And they're gonna keep doing that until we've completed another mission. At which point, they will leave us the fuck alone. So now we've got a couple of places that we can go. We can go to the Exodus cluster, which will probably be our next mission that we do, just so that we can investigate this Prothean artifact that they want us to pick up.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Very nice. Let's see. So, weapon upgrade kit. This field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity or the potential damage dealt. Schematics have been scanned into the Normandy's onboard computers. Well, I mean, I gotta love me my ammo capacity. So, we're doing that. And no additional notes. Let's see what Liara has to say here.
Hello again, Shepard.
Hi. So tell me what's new.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Makes sense. I mean, it's fucking Tim, so of course you would have his fingers in every fucking cookie jar that he can. So tell us about the Prothean device.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints.
Yeah, we are.
Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Wow. I mean, she's not wrong. She absolutely would have. Though, maybe not literally. Here she would literally, for sure. But back in graduate school, no. Talk about being the Shadow Broker.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy.
Was?
Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could.
We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Huh. Tell me more.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
Well, what happened to Farron, exactly?
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
He wouldn't have.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
That's true. At the same time, do you honestly think he would tell you if he got hurt? Also, let's talk about the information drone, and how its name is Glyph, and it's not calling everybody the Shadow Broker anymore.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Excellent. Well, I guess that's it, so I'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
And while we're at it, let's sort of make the rounds with everybody else. Let's talk to Chakwas. Hello.
Just reviewing some charts.
Okay, so she has nothing to say. That's fine. Ah, it's Canine. Hi.
Hey there.
Who's a good boy? Very nice. Oh. So I guess he is working on...
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Nah, you're
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit.
I can imagine.
The circuit board is on its last legs.
Oh no.
Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
Okay, that's all he's gonna say. That's fine. Let's see if Vega's gonna say anything. Probably not. Hello.
Hey again. What's up?
Oh yes. No, I can actually talk to you about shit. First and foremost, nicknames.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
Without permission.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
Uh-huh. So, let's talk about Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I see. Let's talk about your state of mind.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
There you go.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
Right?
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it.
Oh boy.
Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Okay, let's talk about your family.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
Aw.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines. It was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
Aw.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Good shout, good shout. Let's talk about the previous mission.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that.
That's fair.
Next topic?
Nothing really. I guess that's everything. I'll catch you later.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay, so not really much to go on with everybody here, but that's to be expected as we are in early game. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything else. I don't think I have. Now with that out of the way, let's go get that artifact. Right, Liara is default, so she has to come. So we've pretty much got everybody here. We've got everybody where we want them here. And away we go.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Yeah, it is.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Yep.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yep.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Yeah, I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Yep.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Yeah, he did. But he failed.
Not on my watch.
See, as you can see, you can get this done rather quickly if you know what you're doing.
Damn straight, Lola.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive.
Yeah, it was.
There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people, like Eden Prime colonists, they don't get it. They don't get a fucking break. First Saren, now Cerberus.
They deserve better.
They do.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
Good question.
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
Agreed.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood.
Good to know.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
I love that she still goes for the sniper rifle. This game knows my Shepard.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
You kind of do, yeah, but I also want to find them.
This was a beautiful colony once.
Absolutely.
They
was.
came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move to another.
That's exactly it.
But you'd still remember.
That's exactly it.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Dinosaurs were fucking awesome. I went through... I loved dinosaurs when I was about 9 years old. I still do, kinda. Like, they're not my... They're not, like, the major thing that I obsess about now. But, yeah, dinosaurs are nothing to sneeze at. Absolutely would not love to live with one, though. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhood. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet, and when we're increased and when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate. Absolutely not. Yeah, holy shit.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
I like that idea. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So basically, we're gonna go on the hunt and find more of them. And we're gonna collect as much as we can in order to ensure that Eden Prime resists Cerberus's actions of gaslighting them. Because Lord knows this colony has suffered enough.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Cool beans, but I want to know. I don't think I can actually go anywhere else, honestly. Doesn't look like it. So there's a ladder, so obviously it's going to involve going up there. I guess I have to go this way. You can tell it's been a very long time since I played this game.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's a Prothean.
Oh, damn.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean.
What?
Who's still alive.
Holy shit.
Right. That doesn't sound possible.
No, it doesn't.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos.
Yeah.
The only reason those failed was a lack of power.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power.
Oh.
He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans?
Yeah.
The people, not the technology.
Yeah.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do.
I mean,
the
yeah,
Prothean
that's
empires
right.
spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
That is kind of impressive.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions.
Yeah,
Whatever
probably.
the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
Right?
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it.
Or, you know...
The life signs are unstable.
Oh god, that's not
Let's
cool.
get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode.
Oh, damn.
We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Good shout. Oh boy.
Heads up!
Yep. It's about time. I mean, we all knew that it was gonna happen. Very nice. Ow. Thank you. Yeah, man. Ah, they're called Nemesis.
All right, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Right? Okay, I see. That elevator was to lift up, and then we were supposed to go. I get it. I get it. It makes sense now. Not quite sure this is where I have to go just yet. Let's see how much I remember of this. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard protocol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they would do some serious damage. I think this is pretty good intel to actually send to this resistance.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Yep. More salvage. Shield breaker. And combined arms. Nice. That would need pod data. I don't want to grab that just yet. Okay, I thought for a second you guys were the enemy, so sorry about that. Med kits. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source with Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack in our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge. Aha! So, they have a mole, and they want to set him up into a position of leadership. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Yeah, well. Come on, open sesame. You can do it.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Yeah, they are. Okay. That would be the cipher activating, I think. Oh boy. Oh, that's some weird biotic power, but I love it.
Victory! Field devotion! Acknowledged.
Interesting name, Victory.
How many have we lost?
Good question.
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Third of our people.
Shit. So 900,000 total.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
So we've got a... We got perspectives of...
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
Oh, nice.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Yep.
Whatever it does, I saw the video and how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Thanks, Shiala. I'm so glad I let her live.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
Another way. Okay, so I think that, yeah, that's, I literally just went in a circle here. Whoops. So let's see what happens if I go this way.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. Thank you. Come again.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna look into that, but first things first. greenhouse we went into. So basically we're just unlocking areas. There we are. That's the door open. Let me see if there's anything in here. Ah! Oh, nope, that's equipment salvage. So that we have to go into. That's, okay. So I guess that's really the only place that we can go. Time to activate the cipher again.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
They're fucked.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Yeah, I kind of thought that's how they would see it. Oh, look.
You understood that one too?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Excellent. But first things first, we've got more levels. So Liara has 4. We're going to hold on to those. James has 4, but we're going to add them to fortification. So damage reduction and melee damage. So we're going to do damage reduction, because again, he's a tank. He's not supposed to do a lot of damage. And then of course there's Shepard, who has 7 points that I can use. For the most part, I've been using a lot of overload. I've been using the combat drone. And I've been using sabotage. So we're going to expand sabotage a little bit. Explosive hack or recharge speed. So basically this increases the amount of times I can do it versus they will just explode when destroyed. And I think I'm going to go with that one.
Backup forces are here.
Yeah, they are. Hi. Hey, Liara. Take care of that. So there's got to be an area. Oh, hi. As I was saying, there's got to be an area missed. Thank you. Thanks for the ammo, idiots. There's gotta be something in here. Yeah, that's the one where I got the thing.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Yeah, we do. I just want to see if there's more shit that I missed. I don't think I have. Just give me a second for the journal. Oh, I finished that one. Okay, I guess I'm good. Wanted to make sure that I got everything that I could to help those guys, so that's fine. And yep, and that's where that ladder comes into play. Is, but we can't get down that way, so we're gonna, I guess, walk across the rooftops. Whee! I don't think there's anything.
Understood.
Okay. Moving along. Hello, rise and shine.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Of course we will.
Here they come!
Yeah, fuck off. Nice. Oh shit, I'm on my last shot.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Good shout, but I think we're good.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Oh, fuck. Singularity and a friend. I think we win.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Thank you. And away we go.
There, you've got it.
That's a soldier.
Goddess.
It's not a scientist, it's a soldier.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, wait, no, he's waking up. Hi, guy. Ow. Shep? Wanna stand up?
Be careful, he's confused.
Yeah, he is. Dude. And he's out of it. That's what happens when you come out of cryo, I guess.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
Hey.
A few minutes! No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Oh, damn.
Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Okay.
Neutron bombardment underway.
And I guess the pod is insulated enough that it can ride out the bombardment. So he gets to live.
The bunker is secure, Commander Javik.
Commander.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Good question.
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Oh, damn.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Oh, fuck.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
So in other words, he went into stasis realizing...
I will be more than that.
He went into stasis realizing he was going to be the last survivor. That blows chunks.
How many others?
Just you.
Yeah.
You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments.
Yeah.
Our failure.
However, it actually wasn't a failure.
Your people did everything they could.
Yeah.
They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Yeah.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we will see.
Welp. He's gonna be a snob.
A living Prothean.
Yep.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate.
Yeah.
We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
No, we haven't.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Wouldn't really call him a weapon, but yeah. He has more knowledge about the Reapers
Shepard, I
than
need
anyone.
you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Oh, there was an edge in her tone. Hey, guys.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Oh, great. I don't think he's being hostile, do you?
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Guys. Let's just trust him. I mean, he knows way more about the Reapers than any of us, even Liara, who was a Prothean expert, and is the Shadow Broker. So, come on, just give him a chance.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem.
Hey, guys.
Will he?
Hi, Javik.
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Interesting.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
Yeah, it was.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
I see.
Like your beacons.
Oh, that got his attention.
Yes. Which?
And he touches me again.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
We tried.
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! It's too...
Yeah.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
And then another one 6 months before.
The extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Or we are building it, rather.
The
oh, God,
weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Yeah.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance.
Yeah.
I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
So in other words,
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
I mean, that is extreme, but at the same time, I can understand.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Yeah.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Interesting.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight.
Yay.
And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
Ouch!
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Damn! This guy is offensive. Damn. He's like that, oh, damn. I don't even have a great analogy for it. Because anything I say beyond this point is going to probably come across as racist, and I don't want to go like that. But in his perspective, he's like the grandfather of grandfathers of grandfathers of all of these races. And he remembers when they were, like, in diapers. So he probably finds it amusing that we're actually all grown up. And he's finding it difficult to actually accept that. Ergo, hey, it's hilarious. Sorry, I actually know how to write. That's, wow. He's I can actually safely say it now. He is the biggest asshole in this game. He's entertaining, but he's kind of an asshole. So, okay, so let's talk about shit. First and foremost, let's talk about the Prothean war with the Reapers.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Oh, damn, so that's interesting. Kind of like Vigil on an Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Okay.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the record so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle.
Yeah.
It delayed their invasion.
They sabotaged the Citadel.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Okay. Well, how did you fight the Reapers?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yeah.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Okay, last question on this subject. Why did you lose? Or how did you lose, rather?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about the Prothean civilization.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Okay, but what about before that?
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
So, in other words, you enslaved them.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
Yeah.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived.
Oh, damn.
Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
So, in other words, they were in the midst of cleaning up the synthetics in their area when the Reapers finally started. So that's interesting. Timing of that is actually rather... it says a lot. Tell us about your mission.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Yeah, sounds about right. But what if it had worked exactly?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
Yeah. What about your sensory ability? Tell me a little bit about that.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Well, it definitely does explain the beacons.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yeah.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you. Witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Yeah. It absolutely was. What about this room, though? What do you think?
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. It was powerful, prone to violence.
Back away slowly. And then she steps forward. And, well...
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
That's good to know. It's very good to know, in fact. But last but not least, not that you would be able to tell us anything, considering you've already just said that that project was secret. But what about the Prothean device?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
That is very true. So I guess that's it. Thank you for the info.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
Right?
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
Yep.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
Wow. She is not impressed.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
No, and that's fine.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Also, we just got Slam. Oh, I got Slam! I can actually use my joke again. And the particle rifle. Okay, that's interesting. First things first. Let's see if Diana Allers has something to say, because I know she'll probably want to.
Our newest crew member.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So yeah, I've seen him. Just wondering.
Interesting. So why can't you talk about him?
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Yeah, they did. I remember that.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Nope, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Of course. But, I was actually just checking in to see what you would have to say, but I guess you didn't have any interview questions for me. That's fine, I guess. So let's go to the crew deck, because I'm going to talk to Liara and see if she has anything else she wants to say.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Okay, so I guess she's got some... Yep, there's blinking light there. That means she's got some emails. Prothean Notes 2186, entry number 1. The things this Prothean must have seen. If they had the technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but, Goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization? Attached are notes on the Prothean. Nice. Let's see if Liara has anything more to say.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk.
Yeah.
I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
There is.
Feel free to look around.
And then that's all she's gonna say. And I love how the monitors just sort of like move with you a little bit. Yep. Remains of a Reaper destroyer. To avoid the risks of indoctrination, remote drones have been sent to study the salvaged remains of a Reaper destroyer. The drones can dig under the outer hull, scanning circuits for technology that will increase the speed at which tech, biotic, and combat abilities can be fired. Alternatively, the Council has offered a Citadel-wide merchant discount for choosing the safer option and demolishing the remains. Oh, that's interesting. So what this gives us is a store discount bonus or a power cooldown bonus. We're going with the store discount bonus. Just 'cause I like cheaper merch. Moving on. Let's go to the CIC. Commander, you may want to check on a shuttle pilot. Oh, okay, yeah. So I will. I'll do that. But first things first, I'm going to check email. And an alert new article on Eden Prime. Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerebus forces off of Eden Prime. Cerebus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up facilities to occupy the colony. Sorry about that. But after constant attacks from a united populace, Cerebus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending in evacuation transports now to get colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance, Resistance leader Edward Crabb said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance intel gave us the tools we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Many Resistance fighters have said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. Nice. That's really all I can ask for. But yeah, no, let's meet up with Cortez and see how he's doing.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You could make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Wow. Okay. So he's revisiting terrible memories.
I'm coming to get you. Don't you dare. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago.
Aww.
I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You watched him get taken?
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
You need to remember that he cared about you. He cared about you enough to sacrifice his own safety and to warn you to get off-world.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You know what, dude? I'm here for you.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard. You
yeah,
know?
I can imagine. Whew, that was heavy. That was exceptionally heavy.
Good dog.
Very good dog. Let's see what James has to say.
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean.
Right?
Doc must be over the moon.
She absolutely is.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly. Damn. I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind. That's bound to screw with your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Sounds like the Turians got hit pretty hard by the Reapers.
Sounds like it, yeah. And that would be our next stop. But first things first, we have some more assets to take a look at.
See defeat from Paladin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Don't be racist, guys. Just because they look like birds doesn't mean that they appreciate you calling them that. That's not nice. In the meantime, we've got some new Alliance and some for the Crucible too. So the 103rd Marine Division. Updated. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications in hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their enthusiasm. That's kind of cool. The Alliance cruiser Shanghai. The Shanghai's most important part in the Reaper War to date was the evacuation of the colony Ukbar. Alliance intel reported Reaper forces heading towards Ukbar, but as a cruiser, the Shanghai was unable to land on the medium-gravity world. The Shanghai's captain quickly dispatched all of its shuttles to help transport hundreds of colonists onto the ship. Making over 41 shuttle runs in a single hour, the Shanghai managed to evacuate the entire remaining population. When Reaper forces arrived, Ukbar's capital city was as empty as if it had never been inhabited at all. Wow. So no food for you. And then Alliance Naval Exploration Flotilla. In peacetime, the Alliance's Naval Exploration Flotilla is used as a survey force to chart out new systems. The NEF came under fire in 2185 when several dozen Cerebus people were charged with withholding information on rich mining deposits in order to sell the locations to the exploration firm Baria Frontiers. The Alliance attempted to hide the controversy to little avail, as more and more officers were indicted. Eager to bury its shady history, the NEF has dedicated its entire flotilla and material resources to constructing this Crucible. So in other words, they're basically just trying to make things up for the past. Basically, oh, just ignore our dirty laundry. This is what we're doing now. Eden Prime is an agrarian world producing millions of tons of food that is sold to less arable planets. The Alliance has set up supply chains from this colony to funnel excess provisions to its troops. Very nice. And then updated. A few researchers who studied Prothean technology on Eden Prime avoided capture by Cerberus. They forwarded copies of their work to the Alliance, hoping it can help build the Prothean device found on Mars. Another update. Although its military defenses were seriously damaged by the Cerberus invasion, Eden Prime's remaining government has loaded the Alliance several Athabasa class supply freighters. And final update. Eden Prime's colonists drove Cerebus away from their system entirely. With its shipping lane secure, the colony is sending out as many supplies and equipment as it can spare. Very nice. So that's that. Oh. Missed everything for the Crucibles. So we read that one for the... Oh, no, we didn't actually. The Javelin missile launchers. Developed by the Alliance, Javelin missiles release dark energy upon impact. This creates devastating space-time disruptions, magnified warp fields that strip away a target's molecular bonds. Even the strongest kinetic barriers will eventually collapse after multiple impacts from these rockets. Alliance R&D commandeered several colony factories and now produces enough Javelin missile launchers for all dreadnoughts in an allied fleet. Nice. And then the Prothean data files I just found. These Prothean disks were found years ago on Eden Prime, recovered a few months before the discovery of the Prothean beacon in 2183. For years, the data on the disks was incomprehensible until the Crucible's blueprints provided the key to an understanding the equations. Locked inside the disks were theories on dark matter meant to be used with the Crucible's main power source. Very nice. So now our military strength has jumped from 705 to 1065. So that's kind of cool. And with that said, we are going to end the video where we are. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or subscribe. If not, leave a comment below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until the next time, guys, ciao.